First Alert Weather with meteorologist Lisa Villegas.
Good evening. The big story this week will be Friday, Saturday, because the 90s will return. We're talking above normal temperatures. We should be right around 86 degrees this time of year, so heating things up. In the meantime, temperatures are in the 70s. We had some cloud cover roll in. Overall, fairly quiet for a lot of us here in Charlotte. We had some rain over in the foothills and the mountains. 77 degrees right now. We've got those mid-lower 80s down across the sandhills and the 60s up in the mountains. So an array of these temperatures. Now they drop tonight for all of us. We're all pretty much be in the same boat. Low 60s Charlotte, down at Chesterfield, upper 50s for those along I-40, and mid 50s for mountain communities. Now for tomorrow, like today, getting ready for a mix of some cloud cover, and can't even rule out some thunderstorms, especially the further west you move. But as we take a look at those high temperatures, focusing on the heat first, 87 degrees for that high over in Charlotte. Got the upper 80s down across the sandhills as well. A little cooler up in the mountains, and you'll notice in the mountains and the foothills those temperatures will fluctuate depending on the rain and the thunderstorms that we are anticipating. Now something for tomorrow, winds start to shift out of the south. You're going to notice that breeze kicking up, winds gusting up to around 20-25 miles per hour for those like Charlotte up into Lincolnton, Hickory. So get ready for that light breeze to return. And as those winds shift out of the south, it's going to get a little sticky out there. You're also going to notice the warmth. So upper 80s back in the mix tomorrow. But like I said, Friday, Saturday, that's when we get ready for the 90s. So definitely above normal beginning tomorrow, continuing through Saturday. Then we get ready for a frontal system that's going to knock our temperatures back down into the 70s by next week. So there's that cold front. As that rolls through on Saturday, really early in the morning, getting ready for the temperatures to slowly drop. But with that, we're also going to see some showers and thunderstorms. So here's a look at the coverage we're anticipating by Thursday, again Saturday, even into next week. Isolated, but we've got something, especially for tomorrow. Want to point out, isolated strong to severe thunderstorm could be possible, like I mentioned, especially the further west you are, but those like Iredell County stretching into Lincolnton, parts of maybe even Gaston, Cleveland County, and north of there. That's where we want to watch out for that potential as we get ready for another cold front to work its way through. But we're really going to notice this with the rain. Now, as we take a look, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, fairly quiet. Later on in the afternoon, just watching for a shower thunderstorm possible. And then as we continue to fast forward here by 5 o'clock, that's when we're going to watch out for those thunderstorms kind of rolling across the area. So more so late in the afternoon, early in the evening, if this holds together, really watching for those along I-40 like Statesville, Iredell County, and then everything weakens as it continues to push eastward. So overnight, we quiet things down. Do want to give you a quick look at that tropical update, an area that we are watching. 80% chance that this will turn into a tropical system here within the next week or so. So definitely watching this out in the middle of the Atlantic. A little too far out to see where it's going to head, but we'll keep you posted. Now, here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Want to give you some time to absorb this later on tomorrow morning. Getting ready for a temperature of around 63 degrees, 87 for that high tomorrow. That's when we start to feel the humidity, the heat. Getting ready for some spotty showers and thunderstorms, especially for those right along I-40 north of the area, watching for that isolated strong to severe thunderstorm. Heat ramps up Friday, Saturday, along with that humidity drops because of a cold front. And now we're going to get ready for those highs returning in the 70s by next week, with overnight lows falling into the low 60s, maybe some isolated areas in the upper 50s. So really comfortable by next week. We just have to get through that heat, of course, and watching for those showers and thunderstorms. And that is a look what we can expect.
After earlier this summer, we could handle 3 days
I know,
of warm
right?
and sticky, right? Lisa, thank you.